Unequally yoked relationships and its dangers. What's up, beautiful people? This your favorite cousin Rich back again. Hope y'all having a marvelous afternoon because I am. Now, unequally yoked relationships and the downfall. Chosen ones, be careful when you enter into relationships and not just romantic. This is for any kind of relationship. This could be business, friendships, romantic relationships, any kind of relationship. Ensure that every party is equally yoked. Doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is bringing the same thing to the table. It doesn't necessarily mean that. But what I'm saying is everybody is able to pull their own weight. Everybody is bringing something to the table in order for the table to move forward. Now, a lot of times, chosen ones, we're empathetic, meaning we feel and we have sympathy for people. And this could get us in trouble. Why? Because sometimes we may attach or partner with someone who is not equally yoked as us, but we feel something for these people. Sometimes we see potential. Sometimes we see their past and we feel for them, so we want them to be on our team, or we want to be, we want to grow with certain people, even though they may not necessarily meet the certain qualifications needed in order to be on the team. Let's just put it like that. So we may tend to settle, or we may tend to bring people on board when it may not be for the betterment down the line. Now, unequally yoked relationships, especially with chosen ones, can be very dangerous because a lot of people will see your light. A lot of people will want to be with you. I mean, you're a chosen one. Like, come on, you're a chosen one. Who would want to be with you? But the thing about it is, not everybody can be with a chosen one. Not everybody's prepared to be with a chosen one. A lot of people can't handle being with a chosen one. A lot of people can't handle the fact of having to upgrade. Well, let me rephrase that. Everybody can't handle self-improvement. Everybody can't handle being better than they were yesterday. Everybody can't handle doing the shadow work they need to in order for them to move past certain things that has happened in their life. Everybody can't handle walking the righteous line, right? Another thing to be careful of is when you partner with somebody who's unequally yoked, but they see your light, they see what you bring to the table, and these people may not bring anything to the table, or the things that they may bring to the table is inadequate. You have to be careful of these people because they can turn into energy vampires. And what happened is they will siphon your energy from you and leave you depleted. And when you're depleted, they will flee, they will run. See, a lot of these people don't know about reciprocation, reciprocating energy, meaning you give, they give, you give, they give, you give, they give. Some people are unable to reciprocate with the chosen one. And when this situation happens, the only person who's going to lose is the chosen one. This is why you have to be in equally yoked relationships, meaning you're able to give and they're able to give. You can't be in relationships where you're the only one giving. You're going to get burnt out. You can't be in relationships where you're the only one who cares. Guess what happens? That person's going to use you. You can't be in relationships where the other party feels less than, or the other party feels like they're not adequate enough to even be with you, even though they may like your light, even though they may find you attractive, even though they may want to be with you, but deep down inside they may not feel that they are good enough for you. You have to be careful of these people. Sometimes people can come through and change and withstand what is needed to be withstood in order to be there. But sometimes what will happen is people's insecurities will get to them, and it'll get the best of them. And when that devil of an insecurity creeps in, guess what happens? They will hurt you. Sometimes it may not even be intentional, but what happens is their insecurities will scream so loud that they're forced to hurt you. The insecurities will do something to them where now they will act out of character. And what is out of character? Now they may disrespect you. Why? Because their insecurities force them into that hand. They may cheat on you. Why? Because they don't feel good enough to even be with you. So they go cheat with somebody who's less than you in order for them to feel comfortable again. You see? Because you made them feel so uncomfortable. But they wanted to be with you. But they feel so uncomfortable being with you. Why? Because you're out of their league. That's what it really means, chosen ones, when you're dealing with somebody who's equally yoked with you, somebody who's in your league. You can't deal with somebody who's out of your league. Sad but true. We don't see it as people as out of our leagues. We really don't, because we're so empathetic and we feel for people and we want people to be with us. So we don't see it as being out of people's leagues. We all see it as equal. You know, some people have more than others. Some people can give, in certain areas than other people can't. But I believe that everybody has something special that they can give. Everybody is special, whether you recognize it or not. But everybody can't recognize that they're special. So for those who don't recognize they're special, they let their insecurities scream louder than the things that are beautiful about them. And when those things scream louder than the things that are beautiful about them, they head down a road of self-destruction. So ensure that you're in relationships with people who are equally yoked with you, who can bring and pull the same way as you can, or else you will find yourself in the losing end every single time. And like I said, insecurities will do a number on people that you never would have thought would have done that to you. And a lot of times these people aren't like that. But when the insecurity starts screaming loud and people don't know how to deal with it, and people don't know how to do the shadow work and sit down and not put the blame on you and focus on them and see what they need to do in order for them to level up or do what they need to do, in order for them to change and feel adequate enough, they'll project it onto you and they'll end up hurting you. Anyways, unequally yoked relationships. Make sure you're with people who care as much as you care, give as much as you can give, reciprocate as much as you can reciprocate, love as you love, you know. Find people that love just like you love. Find people who treat you, you know, just like you want to be treated. And you treat them just like they want to be treated. I'm a little tired, so I hope that makes sense. Anyways, this your favorite cousin. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.